So Pokimane has recently released these new cookies she's selling to her audience. They're supposed to be like a healthy alternative snack or something. They are insanely overpriced, and Pokimane is handling the criticism in one of the worst ways possible. I mean, first off, let's just take a look at them. These do not look very good. Like, I don't know if she took the picture and they were like completely burnt, but this is not something that would be appetizing to me. And the thing that really turned off a lot of people from this product is the fact that she's selling them for $28, like a minimum purchase. And on top of that, that's before shipping. So that's like $40 for like a couple bags of cookies, which is absolutely insane. And of course, people were upset about this. You know, she tried justifying the price by saying, you know, it's like a healthy snack. Apparently it comes with like extra vitamin D or something. And I gotta say, I don't know about you guys, but when I'm thinking about snacks, I really do not care about how healthy the snack is for the most part. Like, yeah, occasionally I'll look for something that's a little healthier in some regard, but if it costs like 5 times the price of the normal product, of course I'm not going to get it. And that's how most people feel. However, Pokimane decided to respond by this by pretty much calling her entire audience super broke. Keep in mind, the only reason she's a multi-millionaire is because people have been supporting and donating and watching her for this entire time. She's built all of her wealth off the backs of like her viewers, and here she is calling people broke boys if they don't want to spend, you know, almost $40 on a couple bags of cookies. It's honestly really embarrassing. Pokimane has always struggled to humble herself, and it looks like here's just another example of that exact thing happening. So initially, of course, when she launched the product, Twitter, she said, "Finally here, introducing my new snack company. I could never find the perfect healthy snack that tasted good, so I made one for us. The Midnight Mini Cookies are made with real non-GMO ingredients with added vitamin D." I mean, I guess there is some health benefits, but not enough to justify the price point, or at least that's what I think. Only 18% of the people watching this video right now are actually subscribed to the channel. Don't be part of the 81%. Subscribe to the channel. You have nothing to lose. And of course, people are immediately coming at her in the Twitter replies because of course these things are super overpriced. This one guy said, "This is so scummy, man. She is preying on her stands, wringing them out like a rag for every last penny. She's a manipulative liar and will once again pull the women get treated unfairly and sexist card again, and her sheep fans will eat it up." And believe it or not, that's pretty much exactly what happened. Pokimane replied to that by saying, "You're a dumbass who lacks reading comprehension skills, so you resort to regurgitating idiotic incel rhetoric instead of easily reading up on basic CPG food industry practices. Praying for you." So if you don't like, you know, Pokimane's insane price point and the fact that, yeah, she's pretty much her fans, let's just be completely honest here, okay? Like, I understand, you know, there's apparently some health benefits from these cookies. Of course, the non-GMO, you know, a lot of people like that, and then extra vitamin D, which, I mean, I guess a lot of people in America are like deficient in vitamin D, so yeah, I guess there is some minor health benefits from this. However, of course, if you don't like that insane price point, I mean, she's selling them for $28, and in a later clip she says it's like $7 a bag. Okay, you can get a bunch of cookies for like $4 a bag, okay? And I don't even know if you can buy them individually. It sounds like $28 is the minimum amount you can spend on this, and so she's selling these bags of cookies for like 5 times the price of anything normal. And if you don't like that, you're just an incel, according to Pokimane. I don't really understand why she keeps going back to this shit argument. You're not an incel if you criticize Pokimane. That's just absolutely ridiculous. And I honestly have no idea why she would reply this kind of way. Like, how about just, honestly, if I was her, I would either not respond, or like, how about you talk about how there's real health benefits or something, you know, try to prop up to make it seem like your product is actually worth, you know, fucking $40 for a couple bags. But of course, you can't do that because the price point is completely unjustified. You're paying 5 times the price of like normal snacks because it has the Pokimane name attached to it. That's just absolutely ridiculous. And somehow she continued to dig her grave on this whole situation even more because she cannot just reply in a normal way to criticism. Honestly, I think it's just because she's pretty narcissistic. She replied to a lot of people that were criticizing her over the price in this Twitch clip.
People are like, "Oh my god, $28 for cookies?" It's 4 bags. That's $7 a bag. I know math is hard when you're an idiot, but like, if you're a broke boy, just say so. Anyway.
Like, don't get me wrong, I understand it's not an insane amount of money, but there's a lot of people who don't have an extra $30 right now, you know? Like, I mean, in this economy. But seriously though, I mean, a lot of people are living paycheck to paycheck, and the thought of spending $40 on some cookies that have like vitamin D in it, I mean, shit, you'd be better off just buying a fucking bag of Oreos and then getting like a vitamin D supplement. Honestly, it would be cheaper and probably be more healthy for you. And then this is coming from the same person who tweeted out this: capitalism rewards psychopathic behavior. Like, I love how she tweeted this out and then goes to charging $30 for a couple bags of cookies, and then she says if you don't buy her product, you're a broke boy and you're poor and you're all this crap, you know, you're an incel if you don't like the price. You know what, honestly, we need historians to study Pokimane's responses on every single drama she's ever had, because it's been consistently terrible. I don't understand how people don't see through like her fake nice girl charade by now, but I think if anything proves that, you know, Pokimane is not a humble type, and she probably doesn't really deserve any success on these overpriced cookies. I think this is probably a pretty good example, but that's just my thoughts on the situation. You can let me know your thoughts down in the comments. In our last video, we talked about how SS Sniper Wolf has recently been exposed for stealing her entire personality from another YouTuber. Yes, I'm completely serious. Click here to watch it now.